Now let's see how to create a new branch. So I have this project. Now I want to try a new idea. Say I want to change the header of this page, and I want to try it in a new branch. So I can type in git checkout -b my idea. Now I am on a new branch. Now on this branch, let's make some changes to the header of the page. Say I want to change this to my site survey form, and I save it. Let's type in git status. So I see there is one file yet to be added to the staging area. Let's add it. Git status again. There's one change to be committed. Let's put in a message, say idea version 1. Okay, that is committed. Git status again. So we are in branch my idea. There is nothing else to commit. Okay. Now, if I refresh this page, so I have everything in my folder. Oops. Let's open that folder again. So I have everything in my folder that is related to the my idea branch now. So I see it's now, the heading is now my site survey form. And now say I want to go back to the branch master again. Hit checkout master. Okay. So what happens now? If I go to VS Code, I see that automatically the header has changed back to FreeCodeCamp from my site. Okay. If I go to the website again, oops, 1 minute. Or if I open index.html again, the header has now changed back to FreeCodeCamp. So do you notice what is happening here? Let's do it again. Let's go back to the terminal. Let's now check out branch my idea. Let's go back to the page, do a refresh. It says my site survey form. Let's go back again. Let's again go back to branch master. Let's do a refresh again. Now it says FreeCodeCamp. So I'm basically maintaining two versions of my project here. Anything new that I want to try out here, maybe I want to change some formatting on my site. I want to add lots of new code just to try out an idea, and later I may choose if I want to discard it or if I indeed want to merge it to my branch master. So everything that I'm trying out is in the my idea branch without touching the original version of the project, so that I don't change anything by mistake. You can see how useful this can be when you have a project in that is live, say a website or an app that is being used by the public, and you don't want to change anything there. You want to work on your local branch, and only then you want to merge your changes with the actual version that is live. Okay, now let's have a look at how to work on your new branch and how to then merge the changes back to the original project, the master branch. So let's again check out my idea. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, so I'm back to in my idea branch. Let's go back to VS Code. Now let's say I want to add uh, some new roles here. So at the moment I had student, full-time job, full-time learner, prefer not to say, and other. Now I want to add some other roles here. So let's take, say for example, option value, FL, let's say freelancer. Then what else can we change? Let's remove, say, the comments or suggestions area. So just remove this. And here I had some options. Would you recommend free code camp to a friend? Okay, I can't change anything here. Then there is an option, what would you like to see improved? Maybe let's add an option here as well. Okay. Let's say projects. Oh, I already have projects. So let's say tutorials. Let's save this. Let's check out how it looks. Okay, so I don't have this text area here anymore. I have added tutorials and I've added the role freelancer. Okay, let's go back to the terminal. Let's just show you again that when you go back to master, oops, yeah, so yeah, this is interesting. When I try to go back to my branch master now, Git says there is an error. There are local changes to some files which could be overwritten if I check out to master, and I don't want that. I want these changes to be committed to the branch my idea. So let's do a git status again to see where we are. We are on branch my idea. Changes that have not yet been, oops, there's something wrong with my keyboard, sorry for that. Sorry. Yeah, so what does it say? I'm on branch idea still. It says the local changes to the following files could not be overwritten by checkout. So there are some changes on the index.html. Please commit your changes or stash them before you switch branches. So it aborted the checkout to branch master. Uh, and when I did a git status again, it says we are still on branch idea and there are changes not staged for commit. So I know again that index.html is to be committed. So let's add index.html to be committed. Okay, oops, just copied something by mistake. Okay, let's do git status again. So there is one change that remains to be committed. Let's commit this. Let's call this my idea v1. Okay, so now this is committed. Now I should be able to check out to branch master. Okay, and when I go back to master, I do a refresh. I should expect that all this changes back to what it was in the master branch. So I should not have the tutorials. I should not have freelancer here, and this changes back to free code camp. So let's do a refresh. Yes, that's exactly what happens. Okay. Okay, now let's go back again to branch my idea. Now I want to merge this my idea branch to my master branch because I finished with my changes. This is what I would like to see in my original branch. Now, before we proceed further, I want to quickly show you that we have a complete article on Git on the Code Wikis site as well. Okay, so you can just search here for with Git or GitHub and they will come up with the article. And in this, I've also explained all these commands that we are looking at that you can refer to anytime. And then there is a clear description of how you carry out a Git merge. Now, Git merge is probably one of the complex areas that we will be looking at in this tutorial. Uh, let's go through the different ways to do a merge first. So a merge can be done in three ways. First is the first fast forward merge. Okay. So assuming you are now checked out to the master branch and there was no change to master after you had checked out from your new branch, say dev. Uh, in that case, when you run this command git div master dev, you see all the differences. Okay, between the two files, the two branches. So if there was no change at all between master and dev, mhm, and you just want to delete the new branch dev, you can just run git branch minus d, the name of your branch dev, and that branch would be deleted. So I could do the same thing here. I could do git branch minus d, my idea. And if I press enter, it would say that the branch my idea is deleted. But that's not what I want to do, right? Because my idea is not same as master and I don't want to delete my idea. But I'm just showing you that this is one of the ways if you just want to discard your branch because there are no changes in it, or you don't want to keep those changes, you can just delete the branch. But we are not going to do this. We are going to look at the other options to merge. So let's go back to the tutorial on CodeWikis. Then you run git merge dev, and git can automatically merge the two branches. Okay. Now this can happen if there are no conflicts at all between the two files that have been changed. But is this really our case? Let's check. Let's check what happens if we try running git merge my idea. So let's go back to the terminal. I have to check out master first because I'm trying to merge my idea with master. Then I have to say git merge my idea. So what does it say here? It says that one file was changed. There were 4 insertions made, 5 deletions. It switches between the two branches to copy the changes from one branch to the other. And then it says that uh, fast forward merge was done. So it worked. And note here that we are still on the master branch after we finish the merge. Now if I go back to my page, you remember this is what I had on the master branch. Okay. Now if I do a refresh, I see that my master branch is now changed. Previously, I had these changes only on the index branch. Whenever I was switching back to the master branch, I was going back to free code camp survey form without the changes that I had made on my idea. But now when I did the merge happened automatically. I did not have to copy all the code changes that I did from my idea to master. Everything was copied automatically by Git using a fast forward merge, And now when I did a refresh, I see everything is there on branch master now. I don't need to do anything manually to copy paste the changes. So that was simple. The next thing that we are going to look at is how to resolve merge conflicts.